Hey guys, it's Cordelia, and today I am doing my review of The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. So this book came out a long time ago, and I know that I'm super behind with this review, but I read this book and I just really wanted to paint Ava Lavender because who wouldn't want to paint someone with wings? And it just was a really good book. So, um, this book sort of follows Ava Lavender as she grows up and she's looking back on her great-grandmother, her grandmother, and her mother. It's a generational story, but it's all told from the point of view of Ava. So it's really cool because like for the first half of the novel got this like third-person point of view, but then at the end you've got first-person point of view, which I thought was really clever and really interesting. And so it's, like I said, it sort of follows her great-grandmother, her grandmother, and her mother, and also Ava, as they all sort of look back on like how love has shaped who they are and how they view love. And it's just like really beautiful. The writing is really beautiful, and it's kind of like historical, but it's like magical realism. It's not like a realistic novel by any means. It's very whimsical. It's very unrealistic, but it's still really beautiful and really metaphorical. So Ava Lavender is this girl, and she is born with wings. And at the beginning of the novel, she talks about how when she was 16, she decided she was going to do a project looking back on her genealogy and her grandmother and her mother, and like I said before. And so as she's doing this, she sort of like realizes that her family has not had the best luck when it comes to love. And that has sort of shaped how her mother treats her and how her family looks at love and relationships. And honestly, going into this novel, I didn't think I was going to like it because as a whole, generational novels kind of scare me. And I don't know, just like the aura, I know that sounds really silly, but the aura I was getting from the book was something that I wasn't necessarily gonna like. It just seemed kind of like something that you would read in school, I don't know, or like something that a younger girl would read. But as I got into this novel, I was really liking it. It took me a little while to get into it just because, not necessarily the writing style or anything, but I was just like, I was kind of on a book hangover, I think, and I was kind of like in a little bit of a reading slump. And that usually happens to me when I'm like starting to read a book. I just kind of can't quite get into it for the first couple chapters, but I kind of powered through, and I am so glad that I did. This book is so beautiful, and all the characters in it are just like really well shaped and well rounded, and there's a lot of growth in the novel. And as I was going through this novel, I was thinking that there wasn't really going to be like a solid climax or like a solid point where the novel like really got me, but like honestly, the ending of this novel is probably one of the best plot lines that I have ever seen in a novel that's not like a fantasy or a novel that's not like a series. It's got such a solid plot structure and such a solid shape to the novel, and like the ending just feels like really complete, and like there are no like loose strings, and there wasn't anything that like I wanted more of or I wanted less of. As a whole, this novel is just really complete and really like strong. But I would say there's definitely trigger warnings for rape and that sort of thing. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I got through this novel and I got to the end, and I just really wanted to draw Ava Lavender because she's just like so cute, and like everyone in this novel is just so cute, and like it made me really happy, and I loved her wings. Like, I just love that imagery, and like this whole novel is really whimsical. There's like a whole bunch of things that like would not happen in real life. That's just the way the writing style is. It reminds me a lot of like those like quirky movies. Like, it reminds me of Moonrise Kingdom in a way, if any of you have seen that, but like not really, because it's like better than that. It's so much better than that. Honestly though, if they made this into a movie, I would probably watch it about 400 times. It would be like the perfect movie. It's just like so good. Anyway, I was talking about drawing Ava Lavender. So in my mind, I was like trying to come up with an idea of like how I wanted to draw her, but the problem is like I don't really draw wings a lot. So you guys will see when I get to the end of this her wings just like don't look solid or good in any way, shape, or form. That's alright, I guess, but I'm still just like not really happy with how it turned out. But I mean, it took me 3 hours to do this, and overall I'm happy with like the general structure of it. I don't usually do digital art a ton, but like as of right now, I don't have a way to record my actual like physical drawings that I do on like actual paper. But I really wanted to start doing these like speed paint type videos because I really love these, and I really like watching people do these. I'm kind of super off track right now. This is the part where I was trying to figure out what color I wanted her wings to be, and I'm so mad that I picked these colors. I totally wish I had done something different. But it is what it is. You can't change the past. I'll live with it. I'm sort of like rambling right now. I don't really know exactly what I want to say because I've never really done one of these before, and I'm just kind of fishing for words as of right now. But, as a whole, I mean, like, I'm okay with how this turned out. It's definitely not my favorite thing I've ever done, but it's better than I thought it was going to be, significantly. Because like I said, I don't usually do digital art, and when I do digital art, it usually looks like a butthole, but this did not look like a butthole. And also my computer was being really good, and it wasn't like spazzing out as I was recording, because sometimes I try to like record things that I'm painting and my computer just like dies. Like I have it plugged in and everything, but my computer just doesn't want to record it anymore, and that makes me sad, but it is what it is. So there's that. But, anyway, yeah, I'm recording outside, so if you hear, like, wind and bugs and stuff, that's what that is. I didn't want to record inside because my little brother is being loud and playing with video games. Playing with video games, yeah, no. But I didn't want to have him shooting things in the background, so I thought nature might be better, maybe. But yeah, this novel was really cute, it was really good. I would recommend it to like literally everyone. I think anyone would enjoy this novel, and I think everyone should read this novel. I think it's like a really good way to look at love, and a way to look at relationships, and what it means to love, and what it means to have healthy love, and whether or not love is something to give up on. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going to make some more videos like these where I just kind of talk at you over things that I've drawn and kind of do reviews. I didn't want to do like a super in-depth review of this because I feel like everyone's done that. And also, there are people online who have started off their channel with the Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, and I don't want to copy everyone in the entire world, but I did really want to draw her. And I really wanted to show you all my drawing because, I don't know, I'm trying to put myself out there more. And yeah, I have a lot of plans for this channel. I have a lot of plans for other paintings that I'm going to do because I've been reading a lot lately, and I have a lot of characters that I want to draw and books that I want to talk about, and I hope that you guys will be willing to listen. But so yeah, I think that about wraps it up. I will leave my my Twitter, not my Twitter, I don't have a Twitter, my Tumblr, my Instagram, and my Goodreads down in the down bar, so if you guys want to follow me there, I would be much obliged. This is the finished product. Thank you for watching.